Hi, I'm Ben, and I'm a DJ and MC at EBE Talent. What initially brought me into DJing was when I attended a summer camp back when I was 10 years old. The camp had a radio station, and you could volunteer to have your own show for a week. I thought that sounded fun and signed up the very first week, and it was so popular, I wound up staying on the whole summer. Next thing I knew, kids started calling me to ask me to DJ their parties. Never did I think it would be a career, but the longer that I did it, the more fun it became, and I figured I would do it as long as people want me. I still love doing it, knowing I'm playing such an integral role in playing such an important moment in the very best night of people's lives. My DJ style is that I've never wanted to be one of those DJs where you're just thinking, I wish this guy would shut up so that we can hear the song. I want to get the crowd whipped up, I want to get them into a frenzy, having a really great time, and then I want the music to speak for me as much as possible. If there's one person I would DJ for, that would be my idol, Bruce Springsteen. And I actually did have sort of the pleasure of DJing for him one time. Back when I was the house DJ at the Wells Fargo Center, now known as the Xfinity Mobile Center, when Bon Jovi was one of the owners of the Philadelphia Soul, Bruce sat with Bon Jovi in his luxury box and had to walk by where I was DJing on the way out. So as a tribute, I put on a pretty obscure Springsteen song to get his attention, and sure enough, he did wave and give me a smile. So one of the things at EBE is that we are not just there to show up the night of the wedding and play another song every 3-4 minutes. We take months of preparation so that we can really learn your vision for the night and do everything within our power to help turn that vision into reality. So about 4 months before the wedding, we're going to send you an online planning form that's going to ask all of the questions that I need answered so that I can perform for you. Once you've filled it out and have submitted it back to us, we'll have a planning meeting where we'll take all of those details and we'll really map out the agenda, learn everything that you want to have happen during the wedding, just as important, if not more, everything that you don't want to have happen during the wedding. And of course, we're going to discuss music as well. And that's probably my favorite part, because like the way that every couple is different, every wedding is different, and I want to make your wedding unique so that when people go home from your wedding, they know this was your wedding, not just ABC and XYZ's wedding. The thing that I love most about being a part of somebody's celebration is knowing that I'm playing such an integral role in its success. You could be in the fanciest venue, you could have the most beautiful decor, the food could be amazing, but if the entertainment is lousy, sadly, that's the part that people are going to remember. And with me, I guarantee a night that people will remember for all of the right reasons. I like mixing all different kinds of genres. What keeps things fresh for me is the ability to blend from one genre into another. I'm always looking for ways that make things feel natural and smooth. I don't want it to feel like you're doing 90 miles an hour on the highway and you realize you're about to blow past your exit and now you're slamming on the brakes and the tires are squealing. I love connecting those dots so that it's a nice and smooth, natural transition, and if you'll pardon the pun, just keeps everybody on their toes. The way that I handle real-time requests really depends upon the request. If it's a song that I know is going to clear the dance floor like it's the parting of the Red Sea, probably not going to play that one. What I love is when people come up and ask me to play a song that I literally already have queued up and I'm ready to play it next. It tells me that we're on the same wavelength and that things are going better than smoothly. So I'm always looking for songs that are going to appeal to everybody, whether you're 10 years old, whether you're 80 years old, and everybody in between. And one song that has never failed to disappoint is September by Earth, Wind & Fire. It doesn't matter if you're a male, female, senior, or child, it gets everybody on the dance floor. So I've never wanted to be one of those DJs where people feel that the DJ is being obnoxious and trying to convince them into doing something that they don't want to do. My ways of getting people on the dance floor are much more natural and organic. So I always love to start off with the ballad, because that's what gets everybody on the dance floor, especially if we have people joining in with the couple during their first dance, because nobody's going to say no to the bride and groom on their wedding day. And the great thing about doing that is when the song ends, everybody's already on the dance floor, and now we get to start the party. If I had to sum up my DJ experience in one word, it would be fun. It is still fun for me, I hope it's fun for you, and I would love to be a part of your celebration. One of the most memorable events for me is having had the pleasure of performing at really several different local celebrities' weddings in the past. Some that stand out in particular are former Flyers Mark Recchi and former Philadelphia Eagle Brent Selleck. It's not something I brag about because to me, nobody's more important than any other couple, but that one is particularly special because I am an Eagles season ticket holder. I love going to games, and there were so many current and former players that were at the wedding. Thank you so much. I am Ben with EBE Talent, and I cannot wait to be a part of your night.